Hi, my name is Srishti Malviya, and this is the video abstract for my piece Beyond Production Following Nomadic Space in IR, published in the Review of International Studies. As the title of the paper suggests, my argument seeks to go beyond conceptions of socially produced space by analytically following the inherent indeterminacy and open-endedness of nomadic space. The argument is set up against limitations placed on space in IR to be a meaningful product of practices, processes, and representations. Specifically, this is the limitation of the idea of socially produced space, which at present forms the predominant orientation to space in critical IR. I try to demonstrate that within this orientation, there is an overwhelming insistence on the idea of meaningful production of space, which in turn is suggestive of an inherent analytical bias towards bounded outcomes over our ongoing process. The recognition of meaning demands an analytical stopping of phenomena to isolate specific elements within it and assign them a determinate explanatory value. Such an insistence offers an incomplete view of space and reality, overshadowing those parts of experience that do not oblige the demand for adding up into meaningful value. This is where I turn to Deleuze and Guattari's distinction of the status space and nomadic space in A Thousand Plateaus. Status space is not only the space of state and its institutions narrowly defined, but more broadly, it is space where actions and flows are organized and differentiated according to purpose and structure. For instance, an urban road marked out with separate lanes for cars, bicycles, and pedestrians. This is a striated space where movement can be expected to follow ordered patterns, allowing for a governed and organized experience of space. However, simply because striations exist does not mean that movement always follows meaningful patterns. And this is where nomadic space comes in. Nomadic space is to be found in the indeterminate potential for interruption and deviation from striated patterns. As it happens, for instance, when a pedestrian suddenly appears on a bicycle lane or a car nudges into the pedestrian lane and so on. Nomadism in this instance is not a property of the displaced body, but the possibility in space to move either as if striations did not exist or to repurpose the striations into processes and patterns that defy their governing meanings. Importantly, Deleuze and Guattari maintain that the two spatial tendencies of statist organization and nomadic variation are not to be found in separate physical planes, but are present in all space and compel and repel and even bolster each other in varying compositions of phenomena. Following this conceptual framing, I have tried to foreground the idea that nomadism does not allow itself to be narrativized into binary choices of power or resistance to power. It is not an extractable resource that can be rehearsed into clearly defined choices, but it becomes apparent in the more spontaneous occurrences in space that pass before they can be contained into meaningful narration. In this sense, nomadism is more of an analytical pivot that can clear space for phenomena to be followed in the trails of its ongoing movement, rather than a framework that determines phenomena as products of practices and contestations. And this is what I've tried to do with my reading of the movement of violence during the Indian partition of 1947 in the frontier region of Punjab. Taking recourse to Deleuze and Guattari's concept of the war machine, I follow the ways in which nomadic possibilities of space became emergent as violence passed through the region. My attempt is to demonstrate how the openness of space to variation and divergence was central to the ways in which this violence took form. And I explore how this becoming can be read as an instance of the war machine attacking hardened striations of status space. My intention overall is not to offer this reading as a historical explanation for the violence, but to present a way of reading phenomena that follows nomadic potentials in space, rather than arrives at repeatable and reusable narratives and outcomes. My hope is that this paper contributes towards emergent tendencies within IR to move away from normative, analytical, and methodological demands of coherent resolutions towards open-ended analyses and experimentations. Thank you for engaging with this short presentation.